What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel, back with another video. Today is the day. It might be a little dark right now because we have the ND filter, but we're going out. This exhaust is no more. We're gonna walk this baby out of here and we're gonna take her to MV Los Angeles to install the exhaust with Victor. We are in LA, if you guys can't tell already, but holy, this is gross. It smells gross too, but this is nuts. All right, we are taking the XTrenta. Oh, this road is blocked off and everything. Yeah, with cops and everything. That is usually not a good sign. Yeah, like I was saying, the XT22 exhaust is here. If you guys saw the last couple of videos and you guys saw that. Holy, why is there traffic already, man? It's, I guess I was gonna say it's early, but it's 2. It's not that early. But that's LA for you, always traffic. Oh my God. I am just so excited to finally get and install that exhaust. I mean, the bike sounds amazing, and honestly, it doesn't look bad right now. With the situation that I did, it was pissing me off a lot when it had the stock big SC because it was muting the best part about Aprilia. Oh my God, that pop was like insane. We're not only doing that, but we're also getting the first service done. So you know what I mean. This bike is nice and healthy. Bruh, the bike is popping like insane. Every shift is just like a snap, and I love it. This bike is so sick. I really want to either, let's see, maybe I'll get this lever guard removed since we don't have a matching one on the other side. I think I would like that more than having one. It really, it's random little things like that. So fast trigger my OCD, and certain things like don't. Like when I wear mismatched gloves, I think that does it. I feel like it's no, because like a different color is okay, you know what I mean? Like you can be opposite mismatch, stuff like that. Every shift. Oh man, it's a lot colder than I expected. Well, I want the heat, and looks like so far, boys, I'm moving to Vegas from California. This has been home for 10 years, but you know, if I move to Vegas, I know I'm going to start complaining about the heat because it is no joke there. It's like hot, over 100 degrees every single day. So I know I'm going to miss this kind of like slightly chilly weather because I can just throw on a hoodie, but when it's really hot, you know, at least I'll be in my tank top living it up. Oh boy. But yeah, it looks like that move is pretty confirmed, at least for the meantime. And then we shall see what happens from there. But I also don't know the routes. Like back when I lived in Orange County, I knew all the like nice routes, the routes that are like less packed, the times when it was like less packed. So I had a system. Now I'm just like fresh in LA. I've been here for only like a couple weeks now, and I might stay for another week or two, and then after that start my move to Vegas. It's just moving my bikes to Vegas. And by the way, I plan on leaving a bike in Los Angeles, a bike in Orange County, so you know, I can literally visit whenever I'd like to, and I can ride. Bro, like, get out of the way. Holy, the traffic here is ridiculous. Let a man ride. Ooh, that Cullen is clean, just a white Cullinan. How are you guys doing? Good, good. Sorry, the back was locked, so I was like, I'll just pull up to the front.
Yeah, dude, no problem.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Awesome. Super excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Been a long wait. I think it's ready for the first service. I mean, technically, according to
Aprilia, it's what, like 180 miles? It's a weird number. 180, 160 braking miles?
Yeah, it's stupid.
That's why I was like 500-600 miles is the normal kind of like oil service, you know, for get all those metal shavings and everything out of the way.
This is nice.
Thank you. That's my company, Corsa Carbon. That one, the engine cover, and the swing arm cover. Yeah, and I'm getting the sprocket cover on the other side because this bike doesn't come with that at all, but has all the hardware. So I kind of don't want it. Okay. Don't want it exposed, so we're gonna cover that swing arm. Of course. Even though I kind of like this setup that I did because, you know, I moved the pipe to a certain angle where this covers, it looks like the exhaust. It looks sick because you never see like a murdered out like long exhaust like that. Even though it's just like technically the exhaust cover, but let's go see the GP22. Take the ND filter off. See that exhaust finally. Where's the holy grail? We gotta see it. Do you know how to soften the forks? Because that bike had such a stiff suspension. When I rode it here, I was like, I'm not trying to ride. Because when I rode it back, it was such a mission. My rear shock, I softened the rebound and compression completely. So it's imbalanced right now because, you know, the front is super stiff and the rear is like soft. Yeah. Ooh, there it is. Drum roll. Finally. SC Project. There she is. Oh, that's sick. I've never seen an SC come in a box like that. Oh, this is beautiful. It's like a whole unboxing experience. Yeah. This is beautiful. Oh my god. This box is so sick. Yeah. All of that for this little guy. Holy, this is like nothing. Literally, it literally weighs less than a notebook. Like, this is not even a pound.
Worth its weight in gold.
Yeah. Crazy. Look at that, the XTrenta laser engraved and everything. So sick. So sick. This is literally going to take us like 2 seconds.
I hope so.
Especially because I already have the thing off. So the only thing is this sliding off. That's the only thing is this sliding off. We'll let it cool down a little bit. Yeah. Oh, titanium. It's already cooled. I think there's probably a spring or something, right? On the other side. Do you see something from there? That's that. It kind of just goes on like this, so we just can pull this off. So yeah, we just need to take that spring off, and then this thing comes off. This thing slides on, and we see where this bracket. This is interesting. It might have a bracket that kind of comes down or something like that too. Shouldn't be too complicated. Low-key, I'm not gonna lie. Even though that pipe is like I said, it's titanium and it has the carbon cover and all that, we're still gonna save weight with this thing. This thing weighs literally absolutely nothing. It's kind of crazy. Yep, there is the bracket, and of course it looks beautiful. So it comes in like this, but because they got it shipped, they put everything in here. Oh, and it still has a little spring. Oh yeah, I see it in the back. So this is gonna go like this, and it's gonna attach the other one. I'm already putting this thing together. I'm so excited that I'm just like, yeah, this is where it goes. Figure out where this goes. This looks like it goes actually behind here. Yeah, it totally looks like it goes like this, which might be a little problem because I have the carbon cover right here. So hopefully that doesn't make things too complicated. Yeah, so the rear shutter is gonna have to come off. But yeah, the only thing that is worrying me is the carbon cover that is in the way because this mounts like this. And hopefully these bolts are long enough to hold because they didn't send us other bolts that are longer to accommodate for this missing space. Worst comes to worst, we'll cut like the carbon that wraps around so this fits nice, or preferably we'll just kind of like squish it in there. Hopefully this fits and it's not like, you know what I mean? It doesn't get in the way of the clearance. It's easy. I don't think it's complicated. It's just because I added this, that's the only thing that might make it slightly complicated, but I can knock this out pretty quick. I've cut carbon. I've done all these things.
So the cooling system is working really well?
I wouldn't say really well, but it's working. It definitely makes a difference, you know? But like right now, especially in LA streets, literally just from I think it's the 10, right? Yeah. The 10 to you guys, it got up to like 210 because some of these lights take too long, which is still okay. What do you think about the windscreen too? That's also, of course, a carbon. The half carbon, half that. I didn't really like the orange here. It's a little loud. So that cleaned it up.
Wow, that's cool. I didn't even notice that.
That's good because it looks kind of OEM-ish. Yeah, I kind of wanted to do a slightly tint, like a light tint. I think it would look better, but I still like it better than the OEM. It's good. It's good, 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 good. Yeah, I think it's gonna clear. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Yep, it's good. You're good to go. Perfect. Here, I'll hold it while you tighten it up. Perfect. Oh, nice. It like attaches to it. Yeah, that made a huge difference. Can't wait to take this thing to Coda one day. That's the goal. But yeah, see, it came without like the sprocket cover, so we make a carbon one, so that should be actually here by now. If you guys want some carbon for all of your super bikes, we only make carbon for, you know, super bikes right now, so all the Aprilias, Ducatis, all that stuff. Check out Corsa Carbon. Link in the description. And of course, huge shout out to MV Agusta Los Angeles and Victor helping me with all this and, you know, working on this beautiful bike and facilitating the beautiful GP22. This thing was complicated to get, but she is finally here. I'm gonna already start taking off the other exhaust for now. Tools, tools, tools. Oop. This will do. This will do. Very awkward angle, but. So the spring is off, and now we just need to.
I'm gonna hold the camera.
All right. Thank you, Victor. Ta-da! The old SC is off, which is part of. What is that SC called? The one that's.
It's an SC1R full system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1R, I guess.
Yeah.
But it kind of looked sick, huh? With like the black, it almost looked like a special exhaust, and people were like, "What is that black exhaust you have on? I've never seen it before." K Customs, that's what that is. K Customs. But yeah, no more ghetto rig. We got the real deal. There she is. So much smaller and cleaner. Look at that.
Gorgeous.
Ta-da! It's okay, we don't need the bracket. We'll just attach the spring just like this one and we're set.
Remove the rear set and put the bracket behind it.
Correct. Package secured. We needed some red Loctite for the bolts. Luckily, MV Agusta Los Angeles is right across the street from O'Reilly's. Package secured. Red Loctite, and I think I got the usually they send this with the exhaust stuff, and you kind of.
Yeah, you rub it on.
Yeah, right here. You can see that I think this already had some on it. Oh yeah, you can feel it. Just so it doesn't completely get stuck to that thing. Even though I feel like this will never come off, but we'll put a little bit just to be on the safe side. But yeah, bracket is back here. It's fitted and is looking nice. It doesn't look like we need to cut anything actually. I think the bolts look long enough too. So shout out to SC. Everything is easy. Seems very explanatory. And here's the bracket. Look, it looks OEM. Yeah, let's throw this thing on. It should be done within like a couple of minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can't even see the bracket, but it's right here, barely noticeable. All in, use some red Loctite because yeah, this bike is gonna be seeing a lot of high speed, so, and this V4 engine vibrates a lot, so we want this thing in there. So that's why I had red Loctite before, and now red Loctite again. Luckily, the fitment is low-key perfect. Look at that, it like barely clears the carbon cover, and my carbon frame did not get affected by the bracket at all. Luckily, it sticks out far enough from the frame and not directly on it, so perfect fitment. Look at that thing. And now I put the little, what do you call it? It's kind of like a thing that I was telling you guys so it doesn't get stuck in there, so I put a little bit of that around. And now we're gonna slide the exhaust in. Here, actually I can do it one-handed so you guys can see. Maybe I can do it one-handed. Let's try. I got it. Thank you. Look at that. She's in, ladies and gentlemen. And now we just need to put that last couple touches, which is mounting the spring from the back. This is gonna be a little tricky with the fitment. You know, everything is so tight and there's not a lot of room, but we'll figure it out. That, and then put the bolt on, and we are good to go. Look at her. Finally, it looks so sick. Well, you guys, little update. You can see that I decided to take off the panel, the belly pan, the belly pan, because this bracket here was like almost impossible to get to without that. There was just very limited clearance and all that. Let's check on this thing. This thing has survived so far, by the way. Remember how I used to complain about my stiff suspension last video? If you guys didn't check that one out, it was a slower video, but I softened my forks, so you know, she's all nice and chilled. But that made me concerned about this because, you know, there's more play and all that. But so far she is good. She survived all the way I drive to LA, which is saying a lot, by the way. But yeah, now this should be a lot easier because I can just, here, I'll try to position this in a way for you guys to see. Actually, I could just put it upside down like this. Look at that, new angle. Yeah, now you can put this guy right here in this hook and yank it down. Just like that, easy peasy. There we go. Ta-da! Now the spring is on. Sometimes you gotta make the extra step, aka taking the belly pan, to make your life easier, because without that, without having access from this side, it was semi-impossible trying to yank that spring from this little area in that specific angle. And we do not want to scratch this beautiful exhaust, so that's why I was like, okay, I'll do it the right way. Look at that, beautiful pipes. And now the last step is literally just like that, putting this bolt in there. I'm gonna put some Loctite on this too, just a little bit, not too much, and then we should be ready to rock. Just like that. Make sure we hold it back so it doesn't fall off. Oh, I forgot the Loctite. I personally think red is overkill for this thing, but I do not want it to rattle, so red it is. We're not gonna put too much. And just like that, she is perfectly fitted and mounted. No more stuff in here, everything is being used. This GP22, this nice little thing. I'm gonna keep this box for memories, it's a cool one. Look at her go. And now before we start her up, we need to get some sort of alcohol. Oh, I see. I think I gave this one to Mikey because we did my exhaust for the Super Veloce. Yeah, this is exactly what we need, with a clean rag right here. No fingerprints. Now she is complete. I think we should put the belly back on and do it. Actually, make sure, I mean, there's definitely, this thing is tight and good. I don't think there's gonna be any exhaust leaks. All done. Insane. Holy. Ow. Holy, that was
Take two.
intense.
You know how there's all those videos of people revving and being like, whoa, the exhaust sounds cool. I don't feel like I've ever heard it louder or more intense than that.
No, it caught me up. I knew it was gonna be loud, but that caught me. And literally, this eardrum I had it plugged, but this wasn't. This hurts, even this one hurt, even though I had it plugged. Holy sh! That was.
Like these with the mid pipe and the arrow is still not even.
No, this is different. This is very different. Holy, I'm just gonna let it run because, you know, the new exhaust and all that. Oh, I can't wait to ride with this thing. Holy, this thing's nuts. I don't even know if you guys can hear me talk. This thing is so loud. I'm full on screaming and I feel like I can barely hear myself. Alright guys, turns out Mikey is actually on vacation, so we're not going to be doing the first service today, but we're going to be back tomorrow to do the first service. He's going to take some, give us a little bit of time, even though he's taking some time off, so shout out to Mikey. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to do the first service, and yeah, so for today I left the belly pan off since it needs to come off anyways, since we're not taking this too far from here. But yeah, there she is with the GP22, and now we're gonna ride back so we can hear this thing actually on the road. Let's get it. It kind of looks sick without the belly pan. Not looks sick, it looks incomplete, but I think just because there's like less orange. Like, I like this fluorescent orange, but I'm not gonna lie, it looks cleaner if it was like a little bit less. Like, I think it would have been cooler if it was just that. But I just realized that the A kind of connects with the belly, like completes the lettering and all that. So it actually needs that full belly. That exhaust looks sick. Yeah, I think I just like it without the belly pan because you can see the titanium headers and link pipe and all that. Let's go on a ride. See, I'm going to keep this as one long video for you guys. I'm not splitting it into and installing a ride because why not? Let's do it. Oh yeah, it's a different tone. I can tell when I'm actually on the bike. It sounds very unique and different. Oh, we're not even in the track menu. I was wondering something is off.
Yeah, the tone is totally different. It's like a roar. Oh my god, it's so exciting. It just puts a smile on my face. Everyone's face. It sounds so sick. Like just the rumble and like the I love it. God, this thing sounds so insane right now. Very, very different from what it was before. But honestly, sick. The gear right now, cruising, it's not obnoxious. It's an amazing tone, but it's not like in your ear and super sharp and annoying. It sounds so good. I think this is my best sounding bike in the collection right now. This, the e-tron, and the Super Veloce, hands down. This completely, I used to always say like my Aprilia Mara when I'm kind of close, Aprilia had a nicer tone, but the XTrenta with the XTrenta GP22 exhaust, sorry to the R1M, but it really knocked it out of the park. The echo in between the cars with the pops. Oh my god, this thing sounds so rowdy. I love it. Thank you, sir. Oh, see, this is why I can't live in LA, man. I just install an exhaust. I want to go like rip and have fun, but I gotta deal with this traffic. My god. He just sounds angry. Oh, we need to do a pure sound video on this. Like hook up my DJI mic to the rear somehow and get just like a pure sound. No talking, just enjoying this beast. I can't not like laugh. I can't be serious when I'm hearing this. It's just like, you know, if you're in a bad mood and you just hear this, you're just like, the nasty, the stanky face. Even when it's idling, it just sounds like a muscle car, like bruh, 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 bruh. It's like canned. Yeah, that car's hearing me coming. They're moving. I feel like every car's like, what is that? Let me move out of the way. Brother. Like, you see this thing, how menacing it looks, and then you hear it, and like, even if you don't know what it is, you gotta put respect on it, you know what I mean? It sounds so like angry. It's like when you see like a classical muscle car and it's just rowdy, like, you know, like an old Cobra. And I just it's testosterone. That's what this bike feels like right now. If testosterone had a sound, it would be this exhaust. No other words for it. We need to take her on a full ride. This is just a little taste, but it just makes me want to ride this thing way more now. And a couple of things that we talked about with Victor, we're getting, hopefully, fingers crossed, it's gonna need some custom fitting, but that's the plan at least. Carbon fiber lever guards that have an X on them and an Italian flag. So not only that they're carbon, both sides too, so matching. I tried taking off the brake lever guard, and honestly it didn't look right, so I just put it back on for now, and I will deal with the OCD of having just one side for now, at least, until I get the lever guard situation sorted out.
There she is with the GP22. It has been a long wait for this exhaust to come here, but it's finally here, and it's finally on this beautiful XTrenta. Again, shout out to Amigos to Los Angeles, and shout out to, where's all that, Victor. But she's finally here, and holy, it sounds insane. Can't wait to do more rides with this thing. But yeah, there she is. I can't even imagine this thing like on the track or when we're actually ripping. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like, subscribe, catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, ride safe.